What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of the BullRush Live podcast. I just wanted to welcome all 122,259 of you beautiful, amazing BullRush competitors, players. I see everybody in the chat here. How are you guys doing? Sharon, Jittera, Sports Picker, Drink Forex. How are you guys all doing? Great to see you guys. Stay tuned because we will have a giveaway shortly. We're going to do it about halfway through the podcast, so just stick in there, hang in there, and we're going to do it. We got an action-packed show for you today. Sorry about the slight delay on the start there. Technology, computer crashed right when I tried to start, but we are here. We're going to move on. And like I said, we got an action-packed show. It has been a crazy week in crypto this week. I mean, we've seen some all-time highs in Bitcoin. Not all-time highs, but some very nice gains in all other cryptos, XRP, Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, Ash. We've seen a lot of big gains there. We got some interesting news out of Forex this week as well. And then, of course, we're going to talk about some of the top headlines in sports for the last week. It's good to be back. We missed last week because of America's Independence Day, which was on July 4th. So we missed last week, but we're back better than ever. And of course, since this is our first week back in 2 weeks, we have a huge giveaway. Like I said, we're going to be giving away. I'll leave that for you to find out in a few minutes here, what the giveaway is. But it's a big giveaway, so stay tuned. Let's just get into some BullRush announcements first. While we let some people join in here, because we have some really nice new competitions. I mean, we like you guys know, if you've been watching for a while, we have updates almost every week. I mean, we try to keep all of your suggestions in mind, and I mean, I would say most of the things that we do on BullRush that are update. I'm sorry, it's bothering me. I'm a little blurry here. Let me just. Sorry, I was a little blurry. I thought my eyes were bad. So, as you guys know, we do a lot of updates, and we do a lot of releasing a lot of new things on BullRush, and we always follow your guys' suggestions. So let's get right into it, and let's get into some of the new things that we have to offer here on BullRush. So, first off, of course, we always have our Battle of the Bulls, which we've been doing for a while here. So let's go to that. I just want to make sure I show you guys that because it is starting this upcoming Monday at 4 p.m. We're going to be giving away 3 prizes. So the first place prize is going to get a 10K prop account. Second place is going to get a 5K prop account. And third place is also going to be receiving a 5K prop account. Sorry, I'm looking for a pen. Don't have one, so I just got to remember to talk about that. Sec. Nice. Now I see everything. Okay. So yes, make sure you hop in that. That's going to be starting in 3 days on next Monday at 4 p.m. If you didn't know, if you haven't joined yet, you're missing out. But we have our new Profit Rush competition, which has been going on for about the last 2 to 3 weeks. For the last 2 weeks, there hasn't been a winner, but there is somebody that reached the 25% this month. Chris Nair, I don't know if you're watching right now, but if you are, congratulations. Everybody has about 8 hours to beat Chris Nair. So the way this Profit Rush works, it's the person who can get to 25% the fastest. So Chris Nair over here got, and it's your total trading time. So the total amount of time that it takes you to get to 25% while you're in a trade. So let's say today you place a trade and you're in the trade for an hour, and then tomorrow at the same time you place another trade and you're in that trade for an hour. It's 24 hours because it's the total amount of time that it took you to get to that 25%. So Chris Nair over here did it in 1 day and 18 hours. If you don't know how this Profit Rush competition works, like I said, fastest person to get to 25%. We start out the prize pool at $250. Every person that enters, it goes up by $4. It's $500 to enter, or sorry, not $500 to enter. I'm sorry, 500 credits to enter, or $5 to enter. So 4 of those dollars go straight to the prize pool. At the end of the week, if nobody hits the profit target of 25%, it does not reset. It moves on to the next week. Everybody, obviously, the people reset, so you have to re-enter at the next week. But for that week, the rankings reset. You have to re-enter, but the prize pool keeps growing. So that's why right now it's $414 or 41,400 credits to first place. Now, if you're a little confused with this credit thing, another announcement that I can make now, but it won't go into effect until the 20th of July. So not this Saturday, but I believe that's next Saturday, right? Sorry, the 19th. It's going into effect on the 19th of July. So next Saturday, all of our credits are going to be moving to a 1-to-1 ratio. So this here for 500 credits, you're going to see this just go to 5 credits because 1 credit will be equal $1. Right now it's 1 credit equals 100. Sorry, 100 credits equals $1. We're moving it to 1-to-1 on the 19th. So be aware of that. We're going to do a lot more announcements as we get closer to that. And of course, next Friday, I'm going to preach it like nothing else. So make sure you beat Chris. If you can get 25% in the next 8 hours, I mean, that $414 week as well. If not, if you don't feel like you're up to it, hop in next week's. Next week's, like I said, is starting out at $250, 500 to enter, and it'll be starting on Monday at it starts today at 5 p.m. So as soon as this one ends, this one's going to start. So this one will start on 5 p.m. today. So if you don't think you can make this one, hop in this one. Now for the next competition that we have, and don't worry, stay tuned. We're gonna get to that that giveaway here. You don't want to miss it. But I just want to make sure I cover this other. We're inactive. Sorry, I gotta go to starting soon. We also have a new competition because 25% is a lot to get to, right, guys? 25% is a lot to get to, and we want to make sure that you guys all have the equal, if you don't feel so confident, people are just starting out who don't think they can get 25%, we have another competition. So this is the Profit Rush, where you have to get to 25%. We also have the Profit Sprint, which is going to be starting on the 20th of July. We just launched this, I believe, last night. Similar to the Profit Rush, but on this one, there's going to be 3 prizes. So the prizes here is going to be first place gets a $10,000 A-Book challenge. Second place gets a $5,000 A-Book challenge account. And third place gets a $5,000 challenge account. This one is going to be much easier. Same as the Rush. It's $5 to enter or 500 credits. But for this one, the profit target is only 5%. So the top 3 fastest to get to 5%. So this one lasts a week as well. Right? August 20th to the 1st is 1 week, I believe. Okay, 2 weeks. So this one will last for 2 weeks. And then, but 5% is not a lot. So we assume, or we're guessing that 3 people will definitely probably get there before the end of the first week. But yes, it's the first 3 people to get there the fastest. So if 5 people get to 5% at the same time, we're just going to go by whoever got the fastest. So you get to 5% the fastest, you get a $10,000 A-Book challenge, and then second and third place will get each $5,000 A-Book challenges. Now, if you're in our Discord, you're going to love this new update. If you don't know, and if you're in our Discord, you probably already know this, but we have a monthly XP leaderboard. So every month this XP leaderboard resets, okay? And the top 100 people of this XP leaderboard get moved over to our XP leaderboard competition, where we gave away over $750 worth of cash prizes. First place of that XP leaderboard competition is going to win $350. Second place, fourth place $50, and fifth place $50 as well. Prizes for going to get a $10,000 A booked challenge account. Second place is going to get a $5,000 A booked challenge account, and third place is going to also get a $5,000 A booked challenge. Sounds great, guys, right? Let's see what everybody's saying here. We got Jitendra Das said, "Sir, crypto trading is really challenging nowadays. At what time frame is it better to take a trade?" So, if I'm being honest, for crypto trading, I think, you know, oh, time frames. I'm sorry. I thought I read that as time. What time is the best to take a trade? Time frames, I mean, I really think it depends on what you're trying to trade. If you're trying to do more of a swing trade, obviously you're going to want to look at those hourlies or dailies. If you're looking to try to spot trade, which is typically what I'll try to do, I like to look at like 5-minute time frames. Remember, the shorter the time frame that you look at, and this is something that I learned when I first started trading, I would always look at the smallest time frame I could possibly look at, because then obviously you see the most movement, and I'm like, I could snipe these plays at the smallest time frame. But when you're at the smaller the time frame you're in, the faster you got to make your decision, right? So if you're in a 1 minute, and I know TradingView now does like second time frames. So if you're in a 5-second or one, which is even crazier, but if you're in a 1 minute time frame, you're gonna have to make decisions by the minute. You know what I mean? So you're going to have to make decisions much quicker. So if you're newer to trading, you won't be able to do as much analysis. You won't be able to think your trades through as much versus, an hourly time frame or something like that. You're going to have a lot more time to make your decision, to really think through your trade and, think, what am I going to do here? So that's your answer there. It really depends on what you like to trade. I like to stick though, typically 5-minute, if anything. If the smallest I'll get is 5 minutes, so that way I still have a little bit of wiggle room to really decide what I'm gonna do, and I can hold my trades for a little bit longer as well to really solidify. I think the biggest thing though is having really tight stop losses and tight take profits. So you really, it's a numbers game. You don't have to be profitable every trade, but you just have to be profitable overall, So make sure you have your tight, you have your tight losses, tight stop losses and tight take profits, or tighter stop losses than your take profits. So that way you're always, profiting overall. Speaking about crypto competition, though, since you brought that up, before we get into our next piece of news here, we have a crypto competition that's starting today at 5 p.m. as well. This is completely free to enter. So all you guys who during the weekend and not do anything, so, through 10th place. Now, the last thing I'm going to go over before we get into some news and our giveaway, this is one more thing that I want to go over. So I'm just reading your chats here. And that is our satellite. If you don't know, I just want to make sure that you guys understand how this satellite competition works. Let me pull up a nice little blog here. Sorry, I thought I already had this up. Profit Rush. We write a lot of blogs. So, here you go. So, our new competition, it's not that new. I mean, we launched this on the 30th of May, so it was a while ago, over a month ago. But the way this goes, and if you joined last week, we're giving away over $100,000 worth of prizes, $100,000 worth of challenge accounts with BullRush A-Book Prop, the only A-Book prop firm in the world, and $1,000 starting of cash prizes. So how this works is there's 4 steps to this, right? Step 1 is our hourly trading competitions. So we have 2 of those every single day. One at 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., which is open to all users. And then we have our XP Pro competition, which is from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., which is only available for the for people who have more than 5,000 XP. What's up, AP? You came just in time. We're about to do our giveaway announcement, so stay tuned for that. First way to enter is our hourly competition. That's completely free to enter, and you can find those here. You see the one that's about to start here. Right? Yeah, starts here in 8 minutes, and it goes to 10 a.m. And then this one here goes from 11 a.m. to 12 here. So these are completely free to enter. If you enter this and you win, I believe the top 10 people will get moved over to our daily satellite. So this is the next daily satellite for Monday. So the people who win this top 10 in each one of these is going to be moved over to this daily. You can either enter this by winning one of these hourlies, or you can skip that step and make it right to the daily for $5. All right. The winners, the top 5 winners of this competition are going to be moved over to our weekly competition, right? Which we can see right, sorry. Satellite to weekly. Where's our weekly? Oh, here you go. Sorry, I completely missed it. It looks different. Sorry. The weekly competition, which is right here. Now, you can either enter this by winning one of the daily competitions, or you can pay $10 to enter this competition. Now, this is where it gets juicy. The top 5 people from this competition every single week are going to be moved over to our monthly tournament, which is right here. Now this, you can either win the daily and make it into this, or you can skip all of those steps and just pay $50 and enter this. And remember, there is right now that's a $2,000 prize pool. So it's already up $1,000 plus $100,000 worth of BullRush challenges. So, I mean, this is very, very lucrative because, like I said, there's already a $2,000 prize pool here, plus all of the extra. Where are we at here? Here you go. Plus all of, here you go, prizes. Plus all of the challenge accounts. So first place is going to get a $50,000 prop account plus 50% of the prize pool. So if the prize pool is, oh, sorry, it's a $200 prize pool at the moment. But remember, we're starting it out with 1,000 because that's how many people come. So if, for example, 50,000, if the prize pool for cash is a $1,000, let's say it doesn't go up at all, first place will win $50,000 prop account plus $500 cash. Second place will win $25,000 prop account plus $250 cash. 10K prop account plus $100, 10K $100, 5K $50, so on and so forth. But remember, every single person that pays to enter this, the prize pool will go up. The cash prize pool, the prop account prize pool will stay the same. So that's a great way to enter. This is a great way we set this up because, look, everybody loves free competitions and everybody loves winning free money. This is a great way for the people who want to, really take that journey for free and make it all the way from 3 different competitions and make it to the big kahuna, the big prize pool. Or if you want to skip, you could skip 1 step for $5, skip 2 steps. Think about it like this. You could skip 1 step for $5, skip 2 steps for $10, skip 3 steps for $50, right? So that's how you got to look at it. Great little competition. So now I'll do my announcement. I'm going to do a quick announcement here on the giveaway, and guess what? You guys love it because every single one of you can win this giveaway. This is a massive giveaway, and like I said, every single one of you can win it. So let me add some stuff. So for this giveaway, there is 3 steps, okay? Yeah, 3 steps in this competition, okay? First, you're going to want to go, and I'm going to put it in the chat here. You're going to want to go to the trustedprop.com/prop-firm-awards. I'm going to add this into the chat right now. I'm going to add the link in here right now. So I just added it to the chat. So you're going to want to go here. Once you go to the Prop Firm Awards, you're going to sign up or create a free account, and you're going to go to 2 different places. You're going to go to best emerging prop firm, which is right here. I know they spelled emerging wrong, but you're going to go to best emerging prop firm and you're going to vote for BullRush, obviously, because BullRush is the best emerging prop firm. Second, you're going to go over here. You're going to go to best emerging and click BullRush, and then you're going to go to best in-house technology, which is right here. And you're also going to vote for BullRush. So I'll put that in here. So best. So vote. Best emerging prop firm, and then best best in-house technology, right? So you're going to vote for best emerging prop firm and best in-house technology, and then you're going to go and head over to our Discord, which I'll add a link if you're not in our Discord yet, and you're going to go over to the giveaway channel, you're going to go over to the go over to head over to the trade discussion channel and create a and add a screenshot. So just take a screenshot of your vote that you voted and add a screenshot to the trade discussion channel. Every single person, now this is where it gets good, every single person that adds a screenshot is going to get entered into that profit sprint competition completely for free. So let me add a link over here for the Discord. Boom. So I just added a link. Oh, that's not the Discord. Sorry, ignore that last link. That was the trusted prop again. Sorry. I thought I copied it. Let me send another. Sorry, had somebody calling me here, kept coming up on my computer. There you go. I don't know why I couldn't find that. Never. All right, now I have it copied. So now go in here. Yes, under the trading discussion channel. So go into the trade discussion channel. If you put it in general, whatever, we'll count it in general as well, ideally in the trade discussion. So to review, go to this website, cast a vote. If you can, cast a vote in every single one that you want. You can cast a vote. We're in all the categories. You can cast a vote for us in all the categories. But the two main categories that we'd like is best emerging technology and best in-house technology. Right now, we're already in first place. So let's keep us in first place. So first place in best in-house technology and best as emerging prop firm. You know, we can even do fastest growing. We're really close. Hop in there and cast a vote for the fastest growing and you know, most reliable prop firm. We vote for BullRush on all of them, but the two that we really would like to win is best emerging prop firm and then best in-house technology. So go place your vote. Excuse me. Go place your vote. And then take a screenshot of that and then put it into the Discord, and we'll give you a free entry into that profit sprint competition that we were talking about, where there's a set prize and it's $5 to enter. So we're essentially giving you free $5 for completing that task. Nice. AP and Sharon have already done it. Good job, guys. Good job, guys. Make sure you post it in those chats, and we will. Yes. Nice. Cool beans, cool beans. So that's the giveaway. I'll mention it again near the end of the live stream, but make sure you do that. Again, I'll say it one more time. Just hit best emerging prop firm, vote, and then best best in-house technology. Go in here and click vote, and then add your screenshot into our Discord, and we will give you a free entry into that profit sprint competition. And guess what? Not many people in that competition yet, so you have a very good chance of winning. So now let's get into some of the news. And don't worry, we'll talk about this giveaway again near the end. But I got a lot of great news here. A lot of great news. The best news, some would say. The best news. So we're going to get into some of this news right.
Welcome to BullRush Trading Competition.
Welcome to BullRush.
Boom. Sorry about that. We're going to get into some of this news right now. So, big moves today in currency markets. As fresh action out of Washington spark ripple effects across the world. It's always Washington, man, shaking things up, right? Every time, Washington shaking everything up. AP, you don't need to tag anybody. Don't worry about it. Just put that picture. We're going to go through our Discord, scan our Discord, and make sure that everybody in there has gets one of those accounts. And if we don't know your username, if your username is different, we'll send you a DM and ask you for your username so we can add you into that competition. So make sure you go to that link that I added in the chat. Go to Trusted Prop, vote for Best Emerging Prop Firm and Best In-House Technology. Add your screenshot into our Discord, and you're going to get a free entrance into that profit sprint competition, which is a $5 value there. So President Trump announced sweeping new tariffs imposing a hefty 35% tax on Canadian imports and additional tariffs between 15 and 20% on several other trading partners. The announcement sent the U.S. dollar higher as investors sought shelter in greenbacks. But it wasn't good news. Almost dropped my paper, but it wasn't good news for America's trading partners. The Canadian dollar, along with the euro, Japanese yen, Australian, and New Zealand dollars, all fell sharply in the wake of the new tariffs, stirring fresh volatility in all of currency markets. Meanwhile, Japan's currency remains under pressure. Despite criticism from Washington over Japan's trade surplus, former Japanese officials say the country is unlikely to face formal U.S. demands to strengthen the yen. Still, the yen has dropped 7.5% this year against the dollar, driven by concerns over trade friction and higher import costs. In India, the rupee also weakened, slipping around 0.3% to 85.86 per dollar. Currency traders pointed to steady dollar demand from foreign banks and general caution over evolving tariff situation. Analysts say this trend could continue if trade uncertainty persists. What's up, Moon? How you doing? Great to see you there. If you didn't see what I just said, make sure you go to Trusted Prop here, the link that I added in the chat. Let me actually add it in. I see you're on Twitter there watching, Moon. If you hop over to YouTube or you just go to this website, I'll put it up on the screen right now. Right up here. Go to this website right here and then click Best Emerging Firm. Vote for BullRush, and then go to Best In-House Technology, vote for BullRush, take a screenshot and add it into our Discord. We'll give you a free entry into our Profit Sprint competition. We're giving away $20,000 worth of challenges, and it's a $5 entry to enter, so it's a $5 value. So Moon, make sure you do that. I know you're on Twitter. Join our Discord and then hop over here and make this vote, and you can win for free. Also, by the way, like I said, if you want, go in here and vote for us for everything else, because, you know, we are the best. So make sure you go in here, vote for us, and, you know, boom. It doesn't hurt. So Yes. Let's get back to the news because we have had a killer week in crypto. Anybody that's watching crypto right now, trading crypto, amazing. You're shorting crypto. I'm sorry for you. I mean, you might actually have some good chances here on the shorting of crypto here soon. But we have seen record highs across all currencies. So today we're covering a dramatic week in crypto, surging prices, major regulatory developments, and a few unexpected controversies. We always like to cover a little bit of controversy here, right? A little bit of controversy. So, first up, Bitcoin continues its historic climb. The world's first cryptocurrency soared past $113,000, hitting a fresh all time high record to Barron's. XRP also saw notable gains with prices boosted by growing market optimism and regulatory clarity. Analysts credit strong institutional demand and an ongoing wave of crypto ETFs fueling the rally. If we go over here and check out Bitcoin all-time high. Why? Well, let's look into it, AP, because we have seen some crazy all-time high. I think there's been a lot of institutions that have been investing recently into crypto. Let's look at the last week here and the all-time high. I believe, yeah. So we had an all-time high on. Oh my gosh, my finger is just moving so much. Okay. 118,894 on Friday at 5:30 a.m. 118,894 on Friday at 8:30 a.m. Ever since July 8th, we've seen a huge gain here. Lots of upward momentum here on Bitcoin. Very, very great. Very, very, very great. Very big gains. And of course, there's going to be probably a little retracement, but we've been waiting for it to hit that 118. I honestly thought it was going to hit 120. But as we can see here, there's about 34,000 more buyers right now than sellers. So obviously people are still buying. So this uptrend will probably still be happening. Let's just look at XRP because I'm an XRP fanboy here. And finally, we've seen XRP go above 250, even as high as 270. It's about to hit 270. So let's go. XRP is huge. We see 73,000, more than 3x or about 3x the amount of buyers than sellers in XRP, with 95,000 total traders. 73,000 of those are buying. So very, very good, very nice. Of course, we know XRP is going to be the global standard for banking eventually. Wink, wink, not financial advice, but just really great news out of there, out of XRP. Next up, on Capitol Hill, lawmakers are locked in debate over sweeping crypto legislation. The Senate Banking Committee held hearings this week on market structure bill, which could fundamentally reshape how digital assets are regulated in the U.S. The key question remains, should Congress directly write the rules, or should regulators like the SEC and CFTC have greater authority? Axios reports that bipartisan talks are intensifying, with pressure mounting for clearer regulation. In our home state here of Florida, Robinhood's crypto is under scrutiny. State regulators have launched an investigation into the platform's marketing practices, focusing on claims about low-cost trading. Officials allege that some of Robinhood's advertising may have misled customers about the true costs of crypto transaction. And finally, a crypto mystery is making headlines. Reuters uncovers that a UAE-based entity called Aqua One Foundation invested $100 million into a Trump-linked crypto venture, World Liberty Financial. Little is known about Aqua One, and the lack of transparency has raised serious ethical questions about foreign influence and financial disclosure in crypto deals tied to political figures. So that's crypto for you in a nutshell. Let's get right into sports here. So in the world of sports, we got major updates across baseball, football, or soccer, how we call it here in America, and golf. So we start on the diamond. The Boston Red Sox extended their victory over Tampa Bay Rays. Cedar Rafaela was the hero, delivering a clutch 2-run single in the 6th inning to put the Sox ahead for good. Boston's bullpen then locked things down, sealing the win and keeping the team's hot streak alive as they continue to climb the standings. Over to soccer. Paris Saint-Germain and Chelsea are set for a massive showdown in the FIFA Club World Cup final in the United States. PSG dominates defensive defense. PSG's dominant defense has carried them through the tournament, whilst Chelsea's dynamic attack, led by João Pedro and Cole Palmer, has been electric. This matchup promises to be a clash of styles as both clubs look to claim the expanded Club World Cup title in New Jersey. And in golf, Rory McDonald is back in contention at the Scottish Open after a shaky start. McIlroy caught fire late in his round, rattling off 3 consecutive birdies to finish 2 under par. He's now firmly back on track as he gears up for the Open Championship next week. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'd like to end this live stream with just a, hey, Rockney, what's up, brother? I want to just end the live stream with a few words here. And this is a quote from somebody named Robert Frost. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. No matter what, what happens in life, no matter what happens in trading, what happens in sports picking, it goes on. You have a bad day, guess what? You'll have a good day soon. So it goes on. So no matter what happens in life, no matter what goes on in life, it goes on. This too shall pass. Remember, hop in here. Nice. Thank you for voting all of those times. Jiturna Das will definitely give you a free account. Make sure you post a screenshot in the Discord. Now, remember, look on here, go to the Trusted Prop, vote for us on every category, but the most important categories is Best Emerging Prop and Best In-House Technology. Take a screenshot of your vote and place that into the Discord, and we'll give you a free Profit Sprint account. Remember, I've had a great time today. Make sure you hop into the Crypto Rush competition, and I will see you next week.